is this mine? Oh, goody, goody, goody. What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh. What is a prize, Madhuri? Two-toed socks. You shouldn't have.
You see, I told you she'd like them.
Yes, I'll put them in the drawer with all the others, shall I?
Okay. Sanjeev.
I've made a list of 10 things I like about each of you.
What's the catch?
There's no catch. I just want you to know how I really feel about you all.
Ah, that's lovely.
Yes. Where did you get such a nice idea?
From my therapist.
Your what?
I've started therapy sessions.
Oh, my God.
It's no big deal.
Oh, my God.
No big deal, he says. My son's seeing a psychiatrist and it's no big deal.
Not a psychiatrist, it's a psychotherapist.
Oh, so that's okay then. Now I don't have to kill myself.
She said you'd be angry.
I'm not angry.
She said you'd deny it.
What rubbish. What else did she say?
You're too controlling.
I forbid you to see her again.
Brilliant.
Sanjeev. Oh, Sanjeev, my little mudkoo. Why do you need to see a psychiatrist?
Stop! You're killing me.
Anne Robertson is here. Don't breathe a word of the shame to her. She'll have a field day with it. Let's stay calm and all act normal, okay? Mrs. Robinson.
Delighted to be here.
Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you very much.
You
indeed.
look exquisite.
Do you think so?
I'm Ashwin Kumar.
How do you do?
This is my wonderful mother.
Hello.
Lovely to meet you.
This is my lovely wife.
Hello. Oh, aren't you going to introduce your son?
I have no son.
This is typical passive-aggressive behaviour.
I'm not listening. Well, you should.
I'm listening, Sanjeev.
I know.
What's happened,
I'm
dear?
sorry, and I'm the only normal one in this family.
I've got a deep resonance with Jungian psychology, contrasting the inner being with the persona presented to the outside world.
Oh, God, my son is a mental.
Mum, lots of people go to see therapists. Very few of them are mentals.
It's all your fault. You never showed him enough affection.
A warm handshake is enough.
Not for a newborn baby.
It's your fault.
It's your fault.
Good, isn't it?
It's your fault.
It's your fault.
Then I'd stop arguing. You're both right. Mr. Phil Collins!
I've got these. Mr. Collins.
We'll open these later.
Open them later.
Oh, hello.
How are you?
Oh, look at your little Christmas face. Oh.
Yes.
Well, shall I tell you something funny?
that?
We've just found out something about Sanjeev. Shall I give you a clue?
Yeah.
He's whip-bang.
Oh, my God.
Mother is a bit starstruck, Mr. Collins. She's just met Anne Robinson.
Now, my next guest had a big hit with In the Air Tonight. Well, this evening, he's going to be in the chair tonight, being interviewed. Ladies and gentlemen, Phil Collins!
Merry Christmas!
Phil, welcome to the show.
Yeah, nice to be here.
Thank you. Welcome to our house. Compliments of the season.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Happy Christmas.
Thank you. Happy Christmas to you and all. Now, you live in Switzerland.
I do.
That must be very Christmassy there.
It is, yeah. You get snow at the right time. I like the snow, though. So seasons are great.
Yeah.
Phil, darling, even though you live in Switzerland, do you still have a traditional Christmas dinner, or do you have cheese and Toblerone?
We have my wife, actually, who's half Swiss, half Thai. She learnt how to cook turkey and roast potatoes because that's what I used
That's
to.
what you
That's what I have, you know.
Yeah.
But afterwards, we sometimes have cheese and Toblerone.
Do you?
That's a
Nice
concession.
multicultural mix.
Yes.
I always have a traditional Christmas dinner: turkey, roast potato stuffing, mince pies, Christmas pudding, and then it all gets liquidized and I drink it through a straw.
It's very appetising, isn't it?
Don't laugh. That
No,
will be you one day.
Yeah, OK.
Not long.
Mum.
Mr. Collins,
Yes, ma'am.
you grew up in Hounslow.
I did.
That must have been very exciting.
It's the end of the Piccadilly line.
But not just that, you got the airport as well. Dad.
When we arrived from India, we used to live in Hounslow.
Did you?
Yes, well, most Indians did, you know. We got off the plane at Heathrow and couldn't be bothered to go much further.
Dad.
Mr. Collins, I believe your first drum kit was made for you by your uncles. Is that correct?
Yes, they were very helpful. They made this little drum kit, and I used to sit in the living room while everybody watched television and play.
See, that's kind of, you see, Phil got kind of nice presents from his uncle. All I got from Uncle Devinder were 2 Lego bricks and an ear infection.
And you still haven't written him a thank you letter.
Yeah, all right. I'll do it, when I find the right words, No, Phil, you started out as an actor playing the Artful Dodger.
Yeah.
So was it tricky playing a kid?
No, I was 14. I was the Artful Dodger.
Oh,
And my voice broke, actually, on stage.
Oh, no.
during a
Doing
song?
the Artful Dodger, yeah, it was very embarrassing because I was on stage, Kern City, said, home! And it was like, what is happening to me, And,
Although that must go down very well in Switzerland. Because the yodeling, innit? You could release that.
You know, the same thing happened to Philip Schofield when he was doing Joseph, but he was 35 at the time.
We've got to talk about this because you were phenomenally successful in Genesis and, of course, then even more so in your solo career. So, do you know how many albums have you sold? Also.
Well, I don't know. They say lots. I don't know. I
Do you
mean,
wanna
modesty prevents me from.
Oh, it doesn't prevent me.
Yeah.
Mainly because I'm not talking about myself.
No,
but I'd say over 250 million.
Apparently.
He's a-
Over 250 million.
I don't believe it.
My God, Mr. Collins, how much are you worth?
Dad?
So, I'm sorry, I know it's vulgar to talk about money, but I need an exact figure, Mr. Collins.
Absolutely bundles, I suppose.
300 million was the figure I heard.
Yeah, all right, Dad, stop it. Stop it. It's gonna...
Actually, Mr. Collins, I heard an incredible story about you from a man in the Rotary Club about giving away £8,000 to a total stranger. Please, for my peace of mind, tell me it isn't true.
He came to my door once and he said, "You don't know me, and I don't know how else to do this, but I need money." So I just wrote him a cheque and I closed the door. I didn't expect to be paid back at all. It was just one of those things where it happened too quick. And then eventually he just came to my door a couple of years later with a cheque and said, "There you go."
Oh.
And it just between the two of us, And then, of course, someone heard about it and it was in the Daily Mirror. And he said, "I want to thank my friend Phil, who lent me this money." And of course, then everybody started writing to me for money, and still do.
It's still, particularly at Christmas, that's a lovely, heartwarming story, I think.
Yes, if you call losing £719 in interest heartwarming.
I don't think that was the point. Don't think that was the point.
It was interest-free, actually. Yes, it was.
Well, there you go. Don't depress him.
The one thing I did voices
I've
for.
seen all your films, Mr. Collins.
Have you really? Well, both of them. But I did Junior Points of View, voices of Junior Points of View.
Can you remember Mrs. Kumar's letter?
John Nettle.
John Nettle.
him again.
He's a very nice man.
Yes. Was it you?
No, it wasn't. I'm afraid my balls hadn't fallen by that point. I was still talking like that.
Listen, also, the other films, of course, I was very excited to see in the research that you were in A Hard Day's Night, which also featured the Beatles. Which part did you play?
Oh, well, I'm not in it, really.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm not in it.
Your thing.
What happened was I did it. We all went along, 50 kids from different stage schools, and we were in the theatre in London. And we were just sitting there. We didn't know it was the Beatles, and suddenly they came on stage. And of course, everybody went bananas, except for me. Because I said, God, isn't that great? And I was listening to the songs, you know. And that's why I was cut out, probably.
So, and you've seen the Beatles play, Liverpool?
I have, yes. I saw them in the cabin when I was about 16.
Wow. I went to the cabin.
You did?
We could have been there at the same time.
Good.
Do you remember a small Indian man being ejected for jumping up on stage and giving Ringo Starr a business card? It was me!
Yeah, OK.
I did it to John and Paul as well.
Yeah, all right, OK. Moving on to now, after talk about your solo album, Face Value, which is very, very, very successful.
Yeah.
You really bared your soul. Would you say that album acted like a sort of therapy for you?
Yes, I suppose it was. You know, I got all my emotions, feelings out without really knowing that it was like that. I mean, I was just trying to occupy my time, but, you know, it did the job.
Maybe you should write a book, Sanjeev. Turn your madness into millions like Mr. Collins here.
Yeah, well, madness is a bit strong, isn't it? You were just, what, disturbed?
Actually, I've got a question for you, Anne, darling.
Yes, thank you.
What do you think about all this therapy business?
I think it's quite good. I think, actually, Sanjeev, if I may say so, as a mother, if you can afford therapy, then your mother can't have done too much wrong.
And, darling, I don't agree. I have brought up 4 children with no therapy and liberal doses of my shoe.
Yes.
And they have all turned out fine.
Yeah.
Well, some of us. What about Ronnie?
You leave your brother alone. He's done very well. My son, Ronnie, is a debt collector for a large Italian organisation in New York.
The man's a gangster, Mr. Collins. Do you have wayward brothers? Because if you do, Ronnie can have them killed for you.
As you're talking to brothers, you've got creative siblings, haven't you?
He's got a lovely brother. I know his brother.
Do you?
He's called Clive, and he's a wonderful cartoonist.
That's correct.
Oh, cartoon.
Oh, yes.
He was a colleague of mine on the Daily Mirror.
Good heavens, he was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he said, well, at least you had siblings. He said, I'm an only child.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, well,
That has a lot to do with it.
Well, according to my therapist, that means I have no brothers or sisters. But it's not really an issue. I mean, I'm dealing with it.
Yeah.
It's kind of, yeah, Hitler. Dad.
Mr. Collins.
Yes, sir.
We all saw you on Live Aid in the 80s, and you were the only artist who appeared in both Philadelphia and London. That must have been an incredible day.
No, it was an extraordinary day, but it was tiring. It was great fun.
You know, Mr. Collins, I had a very similar experience to you. I once went to a chutney expo in Plymouth, and then, on the same day, travelled to the Birmingham NEC for Dishwasher 2000. Of course, I didn't use Concorde.
No.
I got a National Express coach. Yeah. Mind you, it was almost as fast. The driver was a lunatic, Mr. Collins. A lunatic.
Yeah, OK, Dad, all right. Well, back to you, Phil. Now, lots and lots of awards you've won, sort of 7 Grammys and just loads and loads, Brits and things. But I'm guessing the one you must be most proud of is the Oscar.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Very cool.
When they read your name out, were you as shocked as everybody else?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Yeah, think about that for a second. Of course, you wrote that for Tarzan, but you say, no, I believe that's being developed for the stage, isn't it? Is it
Yeah,
a
we're doing a
live-action
musical.
version?
It's a Broadway version of it, which is great fun, yeah.
Is there any chance that it would have real chimps in it? Because they are clever.
They are clever.
Yeah, they can drink
Dirty,
tea,
but
can dress
clever.
them. Dirty?
Well, you know, I mean, in the space of a
swearing?
2-hour show, there's going to be a lot of crap around, isn't it?
If you can have chimps in
Real
there.
chimps, yeah. It's better than the zips up the back, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I don't know, Phil. Sanjeev can't tell the difference, actually. When we took him to see Cats, he tried to give a saucer of milk to Brian Blessed.
Yeah, but he drank it, didn't he? Anyway, why are you trying to always undermine me, anyway?
Girls got to have a hobby.
Yeah, all right. Well, Phil, we're just coming to the end now, so I just want to say Merry Christmas and Happy
Merry
New
Christmas
Year.
to you.
Merry
Have you
Christmas.
got a New Year's resolution?
Oh, God, no, I haven't...
Mine's to stop interrupting guests. Ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous Phil Collins! And Ed Robertson! That was superb. What a great... Phil, you were fantastic.
Thank you.
Just lovely. Yeah. And you too.
Thank you, Sanjeev.
Stop being so nice to people. It's Christmas, for God's sake.
Good show. Now all we need is for Roy Wood to top it off with the Christmas song.
Yeah. What?
Roy Wood's coming to do the Christmas song.
I was going to do the song.
Here we go.
Yeah, I've practiced and everything.
No, Sanjeev.
Why not? I should be allowed.
No, Sanjeev.
I'm the star.
Sanjeev. Come on, Holmes. Hello there.
Hello. I should be doing So why can't I be doing the sergeant?
Later, Sanjeev, later,
Everyone
later.
else gets a chance except
yeah.
me. God, I hate you.
Don't talk to your father like that.
You've ruined my life.
That's enough. Go to your room.
No. Go to your room. I'm going to go to my room and hold my breath till Boxing Day and then you'll be sorry.
And don't slam the door.
Oh, that's better. Everything back to normal. Now it feels like Christmas.
When the snowman brings the snow, when he just might like to know, it's put a great big smile on somebody's face. If you jump into your bed, quickly cover up your head. Don't you like the doors? You know the sweet Santa Claus is on the way. Well, I wish it could be Christmas every day. When the kids start singing and the band begins to play. Oh, I wish it could be Christmas every day. So let the bells ring out. When the snowman brings the snow, well, he just might like to know. It's put a great big smile on somebody's face. So if Santa brings that sleigh,